Welcome back, everyone, to Love Remembers. Today is Monday, June 9th. Folks, the past several days, I've been sick to my stomach. I've been sitting here trying to explain to my kids, to my own children, what's happening in our country, trying to find the words when they look at me and say, Dad, how come the American army is being sent to California? Dad, why are they being used against U.S. citizens? And I'll be honest with you, I didn't have an easy answer because what we're watching unfold right now is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. We're living through a moment that feels less like the United States of America, more like something out of a dark chapter in world history. And every day, this gets worse, more brazen, more dangerous. We're living through something we never thought we'd see in America. And I need you to hear this. I need you to hear this right now. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't a prediction. It's not hypothetical. It's happening right now as we speak. Over the past 72 hours, Donald Trump has turned this country upside down, folks. Let me lay it out for you. Right now, the U.S. Marines have been deployed to Los Angeles. Yes, the U.S. Marines, armed, in formation, on American soil. And now I just confirmed that Trump has ordered another 2,000 National Guard troops to join them. I want you to just think for a second and let that sink in. That's 4,000 U.S. troops in Los Angeles against American citizens. We're not talking about Baghdad or Kabul here. We're talking about L.A., Hollywood, Beverly Hills. Just sit back for 1 second and think about what that really means. Donald Trump, the United States president, the commander-in-chief, is using the U.S. military, our young men, women in uniform, to intimidate and confront American citizens. Our kids, our neighbors, our soldiers being deployed by the commander-in-chief to crack down on the very people they swore to protect, folks. Marines facing down Americans in our streets. Just think about that. And they're being told it's about immigration and civil unrest. But we all know what really is all about. It's about power. It's about fear. It's about Trump preparing for his birthday, June 14th. He's not securing the streets. What he's doing is he's setting the stage. He's now ordering his DOJ and DHS officials to explore legal avenues to arrest the California governor, Gavin Newsom, and LA Mayor Karen Bass. Can you just think about that for a second? And my sources confirm that they're already on their way. This isn't just about justice. This is about vengeance. This is about crushing blue states, punishing the resistance, and providing that no one is safe from Trump's reach. Meanwhile, ICE detention has surged to 51,000 people, folks. That's far beyond the 41,500 legally funded by Congress. That's 10,000 more people held without authorization. No congressional approval, no accountability. Let me make one thing crystal clear before I know how they twist these words. I am not for keeping violent criminals, rapists, or murderers in this country. I'm all for cleaning our streets and protecting our families. But there's a difference between law enforcement and lawlessness. What I stand for, what we should all stand for, is due process, habeas corpus, and the rights guaranteed by our Constitution. That's what's being shredded right now. Don't let them lie to you and pretend everyone's being picked up in some dangerous criminal. They're not. Just look at the woman from Chile here legally vacationing in New York with her daughter. She was ripped off the streets by ICE and disappeared, leaving her daughter, 12 years old, alone, screaming on the sidewalk. That's not justice. This is not America. This is how Trump's machine works. Target the vulnerable, flood the zone with fear, and dare anyone to stop it. While this unfolds here at home, Ukraine just launched one of its most powerful counterstrikes in Russian territory, hitting military targets that pose a direct threat to Europe and democracy. But Donald Trump, he's cutting them off. My sources confirmed that Trump intervened to cancel a shipment of 20,000 U.S. missiles that had already been approved by the Biden administration, weapons Ukraine needs desperately. Instead, he rerouted them to the Middle East. Maybe it had something to do with that, gift, that jet, that trip. Who knows? And why, you ask? To appease Putin, to punish Zelensky, to undermine Ukraine. And if you think the press is going to save us, think again, folks. ABC just suspended veteran journalist Terry Moran for a single moment of truth. He criticized Trump's deputy of chief, Stephen Miller. That's it. No debate, no defense, no process, pure silence. He's gone. This is censorship by intimidation, and it's spreading fast. And now, I need you to hear this. My sources are telling me that the next step is already being discussed inside Trump's inner circle, folks, and it's very bad. It's the Insurrection Act. Let me say this again. Donald Trump is considering invoking the Insurrection Act to seize total federal control over cities and states that resist him, including California, New York, and others. Folks, that's not speculation. This is real-time conversation happening inside Trump's war room right now. Now, you combine 4,000 troops in LA, exploding ICE detention, suppressed journalists, and international betrayals, and you start to understand what's really happening, folks. This is not a drill. This is not some sort of test. This is the opening act of what I've been telling you all along, called authoritarian rule. But I want to make sure, and I want to tell you something very important. Do not let them fear win. Do not let fear win. They want us afraid. They want us silent. They want us to be overwhelmed, to act. But now is the time to stand. Wherever you are, New York, LA, Florida, Chicago, I want you to get ready, because June 14th is the day. I want you to know your rights. I want you to stay peaceful. Record everything. Make sure you watch for agitators, but make sure you show up. Be smart and be unbreakable, because right now silence is complicity. And if you are with me, you have to act now. If you followed me this far, you already know what's coming. I've been warning you about ICE. I've been warning you about the machine, the military buildup, the attacks on the media, the betrayal of Ukraine. And now it's all happening right in front of your eyes. This isn't a campaign. This isn't politics, folks. What we're living through, this is pure survival. So I'm asking you, please share this message wide and far. Restack it, forward it, sound the alarm. Become a paid subscriber. Get your Q&As with me. Insider updates from the field. Storytime with Lev Uncensored. Support directly Venmo at Lev-Parnas. Because I'm not backed by a network or a pack. I'm risking everything to bring you the truth. We're not just a community anymore, folks. We are the resistance. And we leave everything on the line. Thank you for everything. This is Lev Parnas, and this is Lev Remembers.